I just haven't edited anything. But yeah, it's just crazy that it's been 20 years. Oh my God, you can 100% get through and heal through. Grateful that I'm still here to be able to tell this story. And yeah, I just was like, whoa, who's fighting something that's an illusion? I just want to help people. So this is what I'm telling my story. Finally, after 20 years. Hi guys, oh my gosh. Well, welcome back to my channel. It has been months since I have filmed a video. I've actually been filming, I just haven't edited anything. Y'all, today is 20 years. 20 years of me losing my father. 20 years, y'all. And I'm still, I was sitting up here like 20 years and it does not feel that way, okay? It doesn't feel that way, especially to the person who lost someone. Obviously, it's not gonna feel like it's been forever, but 20 years, can y'all, what have y'all done in the last 20 years? Oh my gosh, I've done so much. I've been so many different versions of myself. And yeah, I just was like, whoa, that's insane. I just wanted to film this video. Honestly, I was just like, let me just sit down and film. It's been a minute since I sat down. I was going through my YouTube catalog and I haven't done a sit down video since I started YouTube in 2017. And I haven't been consistent on here like I should, you know, not even like I should be, but like I want it to be. But it's okay because honestly lately I have been going through this, not even going through, I'm just a new woman. I'm not the same Sierra Veronica that I was in that video even from November, because I've done just so much, I don't even want to say healing. Like you just remember, you remember who you are and you step back in there, you go home. You go home, you remember the address and you come back home. And that is what I have been doing, like just growing and really taking a step back to unlearn truth, to then learn truth. Girl, it's been icky sticky, but it has literally been the best like journey for me. And I don't know, I just, you go through things, like losing my dad was horrific. Oh my gosh, bruh, I can still see it. Okay, so today is July 7th. This is the actual day that they told us that he would no longer be with us. But the 6th was the day, baby. We just knew something, just to go into it just a little bit. But I remember the night before, July 5th. And I asked my dad if I could stay the night at my boyfriend's house, which is who the girl's dad is. But yeah, I was like, can I stay the night at my friend's house? And he knew him. He was not okay with me dating at the time because my dad was like very protective. But my mother loved the family. She knew him and she knew his family. And my dad knew his aunt. It just was so crazy how it all worked because my dad did not want me dating. My dad, he had been sick like for a long time, like my whole childhood pretty much. He ended up having to go on dialysis. When we found out, his nurse ended up being my boyfriend's aunt. Like, how crazy. And now when I tell y'all that, like remember that, because I'm not gonna go through like the whole story, but the way that God like sets and aligns everything is like, you look back and you just be like, whoa, like that, like God, that's you, like all day. So he ended up having a nurse who was my boyfriend's aunt. And my mother loved the family, so she would like, you know, she just kind of was like, you know, let her go, let her go. My little sister, she went with me because my boyfriend at the time had a cousin who was my sister's age, so we all went. And y'all, don't mind my eyes, cause like I was like, you know, I was crying a little bit today. But no, these are good tears though. And I just was like, you know what, just show up. Like, you don't have to look all fancy, you don't have to like be perfect. Show up, film the video. So this is what I'm doing. So my sister went with me, and we had the greatest time. Before I left the house though, I had an attitude with my dad because I was like, dang, you're not letting me go. Like, why you not letting me go? And then finally last minute, he was like, fine, you can go. Which is a whole nother, like how God aligns and orchestrates everything. Because I was out of the house, and the way that I heard that my father passed, he actually passed in the house. All right, trigger warning. Let me put that first. I should have put that in the beginning because I'm telling my story. I'm healed, I'm good. But if this is too sensitive for you, I would advise you click off the video and come back for part 2, because I'm not telling you my story to make you sad. I don't want sympathy. I don't want y'all to be sad for me. This is actually a beautiful, beautiful story for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, for my life. And I just want to help people. So this is why I'm telling my story. Finally, after 20 years. So anyway, so yeah, so I ended up going to his house. I gave my dad a hug, you know, before I left. I was like, thank you. I was so happy that he changed his mind. Thanks to my mom, because my mom was like, just let her go. So I went, and then that morning, my mom picked me up from the house, me and my sister, and then she picked up his cousin as well and took us to breakfast. But while we were at breakfast, she was like, I haven't heard from your dad like all night. But my mom, she did overnight. She worked with disabled adults, so she was doing overnight. So my father was at the house by himself. Mind you, when my mom did overnights, me and my siblings were there. This night, he was like, it's okay, like y'all can go. So my father was blind, so he had to take us a bus system called the Lift line or something like that. So he took that to work, but they told my mom that he never came out that morning, and that they had been waiting out there and he never came out. That wasn't like him. Like, when I tell you he was up ready for work, like ready, you know? But this time he wasn't. So when she told me that, I could feel the, y'all, I could feel it in my stomach. I knew something was wrong. Like, I knew it. As soon as she said, because my dad would call her every hour, probably sooner than that, because he loved his wife. Like, she did overnights, and he wanted to make sure she was okay. So he would call her to just check on her and stuff like that. First of all, that was just a red flag for me. Her telling me that, you know, she hadn't spoken to him. How long has this been going? Okay, I'm only talking for 10 minutes. Okay, we good. So I'm like, I don't want this to be too long. So yeah, I already knew it. I felt it. I felt it in my gut. Like, I knew. And let me just say this. I have been feeling things since a child. Like, I feel like I just know, like, it's God. It's intuition. It's God, because I just knew. I knew. So she was telling me that, and then like she kept calling the house phone, no answer. Called his cell, no answer. So she was like, I'm gonna drop y'all back off at my boyfriend's house, family's house at the time, because he was still living with his family. So she was like, I'll drop y'all back off there and go check on your dad. So I'm just already dreading the day. Like, it was dread. It was, y'all, I was like, wait a minute, what is happening? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So then she drops us back off, and some time goes by. I ended up calling her on her cell phone, and all I remember hearing was screaming. But she's on the phone, like speaking, screaming, like, I need an ambulance, I need an ambulance. And I'm like hearing all this, and I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like, Mom, what's going on? What's going on? She's on the phone, cell phone with me, and she's on the house phone with the ambulance, or 911. And whew, sorry. I just feel for my mom, you know, like, I already know, like, hearing it was one thing, but having to walk in there and see your husband, that's just something that I could never imagine. Anyway, so I'm on the phone, with her, and finally I get off the phone and I'm like, okay, I already knew it. Like, I knew it. I knew something was wrong. And so I asked my boyfriend's dad, I was like, can you take me home? He was like, oh, he called me Shorty. He was like, I don't know, Shorty. I don't know if you should go, because he knew, like, my mom told him, like, you know, something's wrong. And so I remember him taking me, and I just remember the whole thing. Like, y'all, I remember this was yesterday, 20 years ago. Me going in the house, he was there. I remember the ambulance going up. They was doing like tests and stuff on him. And then I remember standing like right here by the door, and they brought him down in a stretcher and they carried him out. And the whole rest of the day we were at the hospital. They were doing tests and stuff on him. I remember going up to the hospital. He was laying there on like these breathing machines, and my pastor at the time, she was like, talk to him, he can hear you, like say whatever you want to say to him and stuff. And I'm just feeling like, my dad, like, because in my heart I knew he was gone. Like, I already knew he was gone. Did I have like hopes that he would live? Yeah, like, of course I did. I don't know, y'all. I just knew it, you know. Anyway, time goes by. They end up doing like this last test. I remember I was in the room, and they did this very last test on him, where they would take the breathing tube out, and if he didn't breathe on his own for a certain length of time, they declared him dead. So they took it out. I remember them like 30 seconds. Like, I was literally in the room behind like this little curtain thing. Hold on. Okay, sorry guys. Where was I? So they was doing like the last test. So they started like counting seconds, and I'm like, oh my god, 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 oh my god. As time kept going, I'm like, Dad, just take a breath. Just take a breath. Just take a breath. Oh my god, take a breath. You know, I'm like, oh my god, this is not happening. Like, I really was, it's like you knew, but you didn't want to, like, I was not accepting that. I was like, no, you have been a fighter like my whole life. Could not imagine, you know, like what his mental was going through, from going from being able to do everything he ever wanted to do. My dad was the general manager at every restaurant I could think of. Like, he's the one who put me onto loving coconut. My dad is the one who put me onto loving coconut. He used to work at this, he used to be like the general manager of this place called Don and Bob's. I think it's called Don's Originals now. He used to be the manager there, the general manager there, and he used to bring us home food. And every time he used to bring home this coconut cake. And I love me some coconut cake. I love coconut, period. But yeah, it's just crazy that it's been 20 years. That was so hard. It was the most painful thing I've ever had to deal with in life. Like, and I'm just grateful that I'm still here to be able to tell this story, because even after that, and we're gonna be having these talks. So welcome to Soul Flow, where we're gonna just be having talks and like sharing our experiences with one another. I'm gonna be sharing my experience with you that kind of led me to where I am today, being the woman I am today. And there is just so many different steps that God took me through and just have been showing me a lot lately. And I just had to start here, because this is the starting point of my transformation, of being the aligned woman I am today. It started here, because prior to me losing my dad, y'all, I was this very nonchalant, nothing really bothered me. I was very like, I'm still the same person as far as like, I'm very understanding, I'm very forgiving. But when I tell y'all, I did not give like nothing bothered me. After I lost my dad, y'all, a whole slew of things. Whew. We're gonna get there, because I dealt with anxiety, y'all, for dang near 17 years after losing my dad. And this is my purpose. My purpose is to share my story. Anything that you're going through, oh my God, you can 100% get through and heal through. It's so tough when you're going through it, because who wanna go through that? Like, don't nobody wanna go through that. But it's like, dang, you look back and you see the hand of God in every situation, even when you felt so lost. you have people there. Like my mother was there, like my siblings were there, but it's like, you still, like, no one really knows how you really truly feel. Even if you talk about it, no one knows because they're not you. Looking back, I really can genuinely say, I am so grateful. Yes, I wish my father was here. Duh. I've been through so much in life, like so many different accomplishments. I think that be my thing. Oh, I had babies and I got married and I got divorced. And then I dated. I didn't want people to be scared of my dad. Like my friends used to come over and my dad's voice was deep, so they used to be like, "Ooh, I don't want no smoke with your dad." I wouldn't want them to have been scared of him, but I feel like if my dad was here, I don't know. I think I would have done things a little differently. So that's why I'm grateful, because I know that wasn't supposed to happen. I wasn't supposed to do things differently. I wasn't supposed to. Yeah. Like it went the way it was supposed to go. As unfortunate as that felt, as unfortunate as it kind of is, you know, it's still very fortunate. Like I feel very blessed still in life. And man, do I wish my kids met him? Yes. Oh my God, my dad spoiled me. So I could only imagine. My mother and my father spoiled their kids. And my mom, oh my God, she spoils my kids. She spoils her grands, all of them. And I feel like my dad would have done the same. So imagine, if y'all know me, imagine how I kind of got everything I want. And not even in a bratty way. Like and I'm still that way to this day. I get anything I want because everything I want is mine. It's already mine. Anyway, I just wanted to share that story with you guys. I'm gonna be making more videos to help people through this time. Like anything you're going through, I am here to help. I'm big sis. I'll be your daughter. I'll be your friend. I'm here for you. That's literally my purpose. This is what God has placed me here for. This is what I went through those 17 daunting years of anxiety and depression for. And I'm gonna be sharing my story, how I came out of that. Because who is fighting that? Who's fighting something that's an illusion? Not me. I'm not doing that no more. Oh, and a bee just got in the house. What's up? And I don't like to kill bugs, but bees, I'm not about to get stung. What? You're looking at me. Why are you looking at me? Interrupting the video. Yeah, no, y'all. I gotta kill this bee. I don't like to kill bugs, but no, I was not about to get stung. I'm so sorry, bee. Okay, but yeah, y'all. I'm gonna end this video right here. I'm gonna be back though, because this was fun. I enjoyed this. I thought I was gonna be like so nervous and stuff, and I was cool. I was good. It was smooth. My purpose and journey is to share love, to share light, and to help people come home. That's it. And I know I had to go through that. Like I literally had to, like this human flesh of mine had to go through that to see, girl, just come home. Like you don't have to control a thing. You don't have to worry about a thing. Just come home. Come back to who you truly, really are. Come back home. God has been there. He's been there through this whole thing, and yeah, it was just time. It was time for me to share my story, so I'll definitely be making more videos like this. Yeah, I got the story part, but now I wanna share my journey, because I know there's so many of you out there who's either lost a parent, a close friend, lost as far as like they're still living, but you don't have any contact with them. Maybe that's you not having a good relationship with your parent or your siblings or in life, whatever it may be. I am here to help you. Okay, so welcome to Soul Flow. Welcome to Soul Flow the chats, because I have Soul Flow experience, one-on-one experiences. If any of you are interested in booking one-on-one experiences with me, where we kind of go deeper into your story and I kind of guide you through that. And then I have Soul Flow Circle that I'm starting really, really soon, which is like the same thing but in a group experience, which we all need one another. We really do. We're all just one body, just different parts, okay? Like you're the arm, I'm the finger, he's the toe. You know what I'm saying? Like we're all one body. We all have to be here and help one another and share and spread love and light, and that's what I'm here to do. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really love y'all so much. Thank you for rocking with me. Let me just leave this with y'all. The other day, I was watching this video of this lady, and she was like, it doesn't matter how many subscribers you have, like show up for them, right? And she said, let's say you have 100 subscribers. And she said, let's say 80 of them, let's say you have 100 subscribers. Let's put that into like a room. Let's say you were in a room and 100 people were there supporting you. And 3 of them, which is like your comments, came up to you and commented on your speech or whatever you were there to do. That like really put stuff into perspective for me, because if you think about it, a room full of 100 people, that's a big crowd, you know what I'm saying? So I want to treat my channel, no matter how large it is, because it's large. But yeah, so I love you guys. Welcome back to the mother freaking vibes. I know y'all missed me. Did y'all miss me? I missed y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for just being there and rocking with me and allowing me to share my story and to help you along your journey, because we don't know it all. We need help from one another, okay? So I love y'all, and I will see you in the next Soul Flow chat. Bye.